Module Overview. Module 1 introduces you to the intellectual and functional foundation of design as both a communicative language and a strategic problem-solving tool. This module is designed to bridge the cognitive gap between visual intuition and design literacy, allowing you to begin perceiving and creating design not as decoration, but as a structured, meaningful, and intentional process rooted in universal and cultural principles. This module explores design as visual communication, the evolution of design theory, and the language of design, its grammar, syntax, and semantic potential. You will examine how design operates through a set of visual rules, elements, and organizing structures, principles, and how this visual language constructs meaning, emotion, and function across media and cultural contexts. 1. The nature of design. Definitions: design as communication, organization, planning, and strategy. Types of design: visual, interaction, industrial, architectural, etc. Design versus art versus craft versus engineering. 2. The purpose of design: solving visual and spatial problems, evoking emotion, organizing information, creating clarity, influencing behavior, marketing, UX, environmental design. 3. Design as visual language. The grammar of design: elements as nouns, principles as verbs, semiotics, sign, symbol, index, iconography, gestalt theory in visual perception. 4. A brief history of design theory. Classical and Renaissance geometry and proportion, the Bauhaus, modernism, minimalism, postmodernism, African, Asian, and indigenous design frameworks. The digital shift, design in the information age. 5. Interdisciplinary nature of design. Design and psychology, e.g. color theory, perception. Design and sociology, e.g. cultural aesthetics, symbolic meanings. Design and business, e.g. branding, user experience. 6. The designer's toolkit. Introduction to tools: sketching, layout, software, Photoshop, Illustrator, etc. Conceptual tools: brainstorming, visual hierarchy, grids, mood boards. 7. The design process. Ideation, research, conceptualization, prototyping, feedback, revision, problem definition, and user-centered thinking. Design as iteration and evolution. Key takeaways: design is not arbitrary. It follows visual logic and semiotic function. Every design composition uses elements and principles either intentionally or by default. Understanding design history and theory empowers a designer to create with cultural awareness and professional precision. Design is both aesthetic and functional. Beauty must work and function must inspire. The design process is circular, iterative, and deeply analytical. Examples for analysis: suggested activities. Deconstruct a historical Bauhaus poster. Identify its elements and principles. Compare an African tribal textile pattern with a modern logo. What design language is shared or different? Sketch a simple composition using only dots and lines to convey chaos versus order. Studio assignment, optional. Create a one-page visual dictionary of at least 5 design elements and 3 design principles using original visual examples and short explanations. Each term must be illustrated and labeled using correct terminology.